We wanted to provide some clarity for Sanger Unified School District's assessment calendar for the 2021-2022 school year. We're here in December, so a lot of these we've already been doing, the DIBELS benchmarks, the iReady diagnostic, our BAS benchmark reading level assessments. We also know that come this spring, we will welcome back our CASP. 11th grade was the only grade that took it last year, so our 3rd through 8th grade students have not taken this in 2 school years. This will be the first time since spring of 2019 that we have had the CASP. Because of that, we are also asking that all 3rd through 8th grade students take the ELA and Math IAB performance tasks. I'll come back to that, but it's a very important thing that we know for our students to build up that stamina. They're getting ample practice, with using the kind of more computer adaptive tests when it comes to iReady and the multiple choice. However, a full write and a math performance task will help not only our students and teachers practice with the actual assessment system for CASP, but it will provide information on how they're doing stamina-wise when it comes to writing on an iPad. And this is a good time to practice with any keyboards that are available. So you can see we broadened the window to make sure that we had enough time to do it. Keep in mind, we are not asking, and you can see on this, the optional assessments, the ICA is not mandatory. Sites and PLCs can decide to use it. One note, in order to get scores for any of the ICA, all parts of it need to be both administered and hand scored. For example, you can't just do the computer adaptive. Well, it's not computer adaptive. You can't just do the multiple choice portion and get scores from that. You would have to do the multiple choice and the performance task and score it in order to see any results. However, the IABs, you can do those in a standardized or non-standardized way. Again, to get the results, you'd need to score them if there was any hand scoring. But because we don't have the ICA, we just want to keep in mind that we are going to do these performance tasks, but the time it would take to administer them will be less because there is not the multiple choice portion. It is just the performance task. But the ELA does involve a full write. Okay, so each of these ELAs, it is the full write. And again, the reason for that is because our students have not had to do the CASP full write in 2 years. Our teachers have not had to think through and grade and do the hand scoring for some of the more performance task-esque pieces when it comes to what we have had with iReady. And we just feel that it is very important for both our whole system to kind of have that practice time to really be exposed to and build up the stamina for our full writes. When it comes to math, we have not been able to do a performance task, a CASP-based IAB or ICA performance task as an entire district. So that's why we're asking for both the ELA and the math performance tasks. Again, the window is from January 10th to February 28th to both administer and score within the system the performance tasks. This video is not going to go specifically into hand scoring, but there will be ones for that, and you'll be supported at your school site by your CASP site administrator. If you go to the CASP website and click on Smarter Balanced Interim Assessments, there's a whole website that will pull up. If you just want to view them, you can click the Interim Assessment Viewing system. It'll ask you to sign in. And you can click from the drop down and find the ones that say performance task. So for if you wanted to do the 6th grade performance task, which there's several, I apologize. 6th ELA. I'm just blind. It's right here. 6th grade ELA performance task. You would click there. It would do the same thing where you have to do the video playback. We haven't had to hear that sound in a long time, that you can hear it, and then it will go into it. I'm not going to show that because it is some of the secure. There's also a way to see it on a different website that I will show you in just a moment. But then in the hand scoring is where you would pop this in, and any student scores that were in here, you would be able to select the test and then be able to score using this system, including reassigning to other teachers if that was something that you needed to do. So again, we are doing the performance tasks for ELA, which include a full write and math, but we're offering, or that window is from January 10th to February 28th to both administer and hand score. All right, so I told you where the other place would be. So above the Smarter Balance interim assessments, if you click Tools for Teachers, this replaced the digital library. It does ask you to log in, but it doesn't require a single sign-on. You just have to put your email address in there. It's going to try to log into wherever I was before, but I'm just going to come over here to the interim assessment item portal. Okay, so the menu disappears, but it's this one right here, the little cloud with a check mark. When you come to that, now, of course, it's not going, there it is. So this shows you all of the different interim assessments. If you didn't want to have to use this page, well, it disappeared. So I'm just going to come back to this. I apologize. But you can view the interim assessments as well as see any hand scoring item keys and answer keys. So for example, if I wanted to hit 5th grade, I could do English language arts, and the performance task is on whales, and it will show me the different things. I could print them if I wanted to. You'll notice because it's all one thing, it'll do one and it collects all of them. So it has all 4 in the print cart. But you can also just view the answer key and see the rubric. So this is just one of the different ways. This is the item assessments. If you click on math, you can do the same thing. Performance task, choose the one that says performance task and then the name of it. So this is turtle habitat. And here it is. So here's the turtle habitat. You can see the answer keys. And when you select one to print, because it is attached, it will select all of them. From here, you can say print cart and then next. And you can choose either just to see the items on the PDF, the answer key, or both, and then print to PDF. This is just if you wanted to, as a PLC, kind of look at them before. But again, you can also do that from the interim assessments, this portion, and you can do the interim assessment viewing system. So either way, you can do them. Just wanted to show you all the different places. So again, that is to help us with our IAB performance tasks, which are coming in January for 3rd through 8th grade ELA and math. Thank you.